wanted to talk about Tara tonight. She's one, the green Tara, which is the one on the altar, is one of 21 Taras. And each Tara is distinct and has different characteristics and different qualities. And Swami Samayananda the other night had us all do the 2 hand mudras that green Tara is doing. So everybody, one hand up. And to have that feeling of no fear, none, no fear. That's that hand. And then the other hand, granting boons, granting what we need, not always necessarily what we want, but what it is we need for our development, our learning. And then she also has her foot out. And it represents her willingness at any point when we need help, when we're asking for help, to get up and come. So that sense that she's always available, and that's her promise. That's her promise to all of us. But one of the things to remember, because as you walk around the ashram or go to the prayer rooms or in your mandala house or wherever, you'll see a lot of different statues, a lot of different images. And each one of those represents a power. That's really, it's just easier for us in our minds if we're relating to an image than a sense of a power. Often, not always, but often. And so the green Tara, is the goddess of compassion. And again, her promise is, anytime you ask, I'll be there. So that's kind of an interesting, how does that happen? How is it that anytime I ask, that's her promise, that she'll come, she'll be present? And so I think it's a reminder that all of the practices that we do are to open to that listening, to that power, being receptive and listening. And that, again, we're not actually chanting to a being that looks like her, but to that power that she represents. And so our job then is to deepen our practices, deepen our mantra, deepen the light, deepen our dreams, deepen all the ways that are possible for us to receive a message. And sometimes that message comes from another person. Somebody gives you a book. Somebody says something to you, go, oh, that's it. That's what I've been looking for. That's what I've been waiting for. So it can come in all kinds of shapes and forms, but our job is to ask and then to be receptive, to listen, to watch. And the quote-unquote mistakes that we make, things we go, oh, I can't believe, those are all potentially for our learning. Like if we can turn that idea around that mistakes mean bad, but mistakes, and we may not feel great, but mistakes really are for us to learn. And one of my favorite quotes from Swami Radha is, she says, to be given another chance is perhaps the highest expression of compassion. And I think we could all probably look at our lives and identify at least one time when we were given another chance for something. When we thought we had messed it up, we thought we'd never come away from that mistake. It would always be with us. And Tara says, no, it's okay, I'll come again. I'll always come if you ask. So lately, I've been rereading a book by a woman named Tenzin Palmo, and the whole book is on compassion, really. And one of the lines that really stood out to me, I can't seem to get past it actually in my own, past it meaning it's so true for me. But she says, only by meeting people can we truly practice. So it's really nice to be in our own meditation and our own quiet and our own practice, thinking about compassion. But how do I live it? How do I meet it? How do I do it when there's something that was really irritating? Or there's something that, oh man, I can't believe not again this person is saying that. Or whatever it is that sets us off. That it's only by meeting people that we practice. So yes, we have the ideal, just like I saw when I went to look at the guidelines, or I forget what they're called now, that you created today, the YDC created. And I said, oh, compassion, it's right there on the list. Open-heartedness, non-judgmental. Wow, okay, great. And now you get to live it. Now you get to be together and you get to say, oh man, that person is really talks so much, or that person is repeating over and over, or whatever it is. We all do it. We all poke somebody else, all of us, in one way or the other. And so living in community is fabulous for practice, because every single day we get an opportunity to say, oh, wait a second. I said I was going to be compassionate. So what just happened there? Okay, how can I learn from it so that the next time it doesn't happen? And how do I meet another person that's kind of irritating or confusing, or how do I meet that person without the judgment, in presence, in simply being present, listening, watching my words, being very careful. You were focused, YDC, on words today. And in the prayer we did at the beginning, O Divine, may all my speech and idle talk be mantra. Mantra. So how do I catch those places where my speech actually is maybe anything but? And so we have an opportunity then, the next day, the same day, in a week, to practice. And then there's always, sometimes one of the hardest ones, and that's having compassion for ourselves. To really open our hearts to ourselves, to who we are, to how we are, to accept that we're all in a learning process, and to be compassionate with us, with ourselves. So I wanted to do a practice together. So if you sit so that you can be open to receiving the light, just like we were singing earlier. Maybe imagining yourself, just as we did with the bhajan we were singing, may I be empty. So in this moment, how do you do that? How do you create a sense of openness, space, presence? And then in the song it says, may I be full. And so imagining yourself sitting in a shower of brilliant light, all around, entering in, filling you up. every single cell, every level of consciousness, filled with brilliant light. And now opening the doors of your spiritual heart center. And in front of you, see a family member, or it could be a dear friend. And allow the overflow of the light to flow out to the person you're seeing, and the light begins to wrap a spiral around the person, lifting them up, up, up into the source of light. And then continuing to see yourself being filled to overflowing. And now identify someone where the relationship isn't so smooth. It's not so easy. Identify this person and see this person in front of you. And again, the overflow of the light through your spiritual heart center. See the light flow out and encircle this person, lifting higher, 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 back to the source. And then, still filled with light, seeing the overflow, reaching out to someone whom you don't know, someone right now in need of the light. See the outline, the form, the light flowing out, filling the person, surrounding the person, lifting them up, 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 into the source of light above. And then being aware of yourself sitting on the floor, a bench, the chair, bringing yourself back to your physical self. Take a deep breath. Open your eyes. And now we'll all bring all of our voices together to chant the mantra Om Tara, keeping in mind the people that you just put in the light, and also anyone else that you would like to see in the light. Om Tara tu Tare, tu Re Soha. 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 Gratitude to the lineage and the teachings. Om Tara to Re Soha. 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 And anyone you would like to add to the chanting tonight? Om Tara to Re Soha. 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 For everyone here at the ashram. Om Tara to Re Soha. 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 Thanks for having this human birth. Om Tara to Re Soha. 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 And humming. Om Tara.